The reason we are not where we want or we don't have what we want is because we don't have enough focus. Focus is the only thing that we need. You understand? Because if you have the focus, then you have that edge to get the skills, to get the information, to get the knowledge that you need to get to where you want to get to. But we lack focus. We lack focus. I don't have enough focus. So when you're talking about focus, focus is just the ability to say no. Focus is the ability to say no. To say no to others and yes to the one thing that matters the most. Is to say no to the outing, no to the other thing, and for the moment just yes to the thing that you want to get to. And that works on the long term and on the short term. I'll get to that in a second. So on the long term, when you're about to make decisions, you should evaluate your decision before you because when you make your decision, you're going to stick with it. You're going to focus on it until it comes to fruition. You have to be patient. So before you before you make that significant decision in your life, you should evaluate your decision before you get with that girl, before you get to that with that guy, before you start that business, before you start take that drink, before you start working out, before you, means these significant decisions in our life, you need to evaluate it on a lot of metrics. Evaluate your goal, especially in business, especially in career, especially in business, especially in career, because these things are very you need leverage. You need leverage and there's a famous quote by Warren Buffett. It's not about how fast you or how hard you paddle, it's about the boost that you're in. Because if you think about it, there are guys that work 12, 14 hour shifts. They don't still make much money. And there are guys that work 10 hours, 12 hours, and they make tens of millions, seven, eight, nine figures because they have leverage. They know that the vehicle that they are in compounds over time. It compounds with time. So before you get into that career, you should just evaluate, look at the people that are in that career already. How successful are they? Has anybody made it like this? So I actually asked myself the question: if I want to go into this career, if I want to go into this business, how many people do I have that life that I want to live? That's the question that I ask myself. If you don't have that life, it doesn't compound. If I can't ascend down this ladder, think about if you're good in mathematics, you do accounting, then you have accounting firm, you become rainmaker. Understand? Like this vehicle compounds, that kind of thing compounds. But if you say you want to go and work in steel, so before we get into anybody, think about before you get with that girl, before you get with that guy, think about the person's history or whatever. Just because there are good guys and good girls out there, I don't believe in men or women as scum and stuff like that. Because there's still good people out there. It's your fault if your partner, whatever she is, you just didn't see it. Don't blame them for being who they are. Just blame yourself for choosing to give your energy. You should protect your energy. So that's on the long term. So on the long term is your career, the career that you choose. Long term is the career that you choose and everything that you choose. Then when you finally make that good decision to start that career, to start that relationship, to start working out, you should be patient. Patience means just staying in that boat, compounding it. Because sometimes in entrepreneurship you're sacrificing 2 year any potential to get like a 7 year any potential because it compounds with time. You see guys go from 0 to 10, 10 to a million in a year, then 10 million. It compounds. Sometimes you just have to be patient. And patient does not mean patience just means doing something else while you're waiting for that thing to come to fruition. It doesn't mean just sit idle. It means doing something else. Still working, you're working, but you're not leaving that boat. You're starting your business, you're waiting for that. You want that business to take off, but you are not leaving the business. You are still working in that business. That's being patient. That's just patience, not being idle or being lazy. That there's a difference. So you have to be patient with that boat and stay in that boat long enough for it to come to fruition. Because if you keep spreading yourself thin, spreading your energy thin, it won't come to life. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg didn't have the time to build two Facebooks or two Amazon. They could only build one because it takes a lot of skills and work and leverage and a lot of things going to bring us great things. So if you want to keep doing the 1, 2, 3 deals, it's not going to come to life. On the short term, it means on the short term focus, it just means staying in the moment. You have to be able to control your thoughts, because if you can't control your thoughts, you're a slave to yourself. It's you against you. It's no. I don't. I tell people that some people are competing with people that they should be learning from. Basically, there's a lot of societal beliefs, but you're competing with yourself. You're not competing with me, because you can't get yourself to sit down and do focused work for an hour, 2 hours. Because if you can't focus, if you can't have thoughts and lose thoughts, I'm not saying lose all your thoughts, because there are some thoughts that are significant, some thoughts that are not significant. When you have thoughts, write them down. If they are significant, if they are not significant, if they are just distractions, you have to know how to lose these thoughts, because that's what you have to learn to do. It's a skill that you have to learn to do. You have to know how to control your thoughts. If you're not focused, you work you work 6 hours, you work 5 hours on a task that will take you 2 hours, 3 hours to do, and you know this, and that's the truth. You don't have to lie to ourselves. You know this, and that's the truth, because we keep thinking about something else. We're distracted. For someone like me, I just need to find. You just need to think of what gets you distracted. If you have windows, or you keep looking outside, just figure something out. Stay in the room with no windows, close the curtains or whatever. If it's your thoughts that you just have your demons in your head, just start meditating. Do a lot of meditation. Whatever type of meditation that works for you, Zen, whatever, mantra. Just do some meditation. Sit down and just think about your thoughts, or just sit down and control your thoughts. Because it may sound very absurd, but the fact that you can't, even top guys, Redalio, top guys, they do meditation, because you have to control your thoughts. You have to stay focused. You have to know how to lose these thoughts fast. Because if you keep doing that, because people you need an edge. You need an edge, you need an advantage. And if you can't do work fast, you need speed. If you can't do tasks that will take everybody 4 hours in 2 hours, where's the edge going to come from? You need an edge. You need to be focused. If the work would normally take, you need productivity. That's where productivity comes in. It means getting more for what you put your time into. Time is the currency here. So what you put your time into. So if I'm always trying to work on my focus more, because if I can get something that will take people that aren't focused 2 hours or 3 hours, I should be able to do it in an hour 45 minutes, because that's what I want. Edge. You need an edge over others. In your business, in everything that you want, you just need to focus. Before you get into anything, before you put your energy and your life into something. Because if you look, like I said, the Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, and they put their life into this thing. They put 10, 12 years before you commit your, especially careers. Like a lot of people just jump into careers in school and all. Before you pick a career, engineering, why do you truly want to do this thing? Is there other vehicles that will get you to the dream that you want to get to? Because a lot of I went to college. I am in college. A lot of people that go to college, they just have this belief that, okay, this profession is going to get me this life, and sometimes that's not true, and they start resenting. The point is, before you be clear on your decision, get a lot of information before you make any significant decision. Take a step, because there's ripple effects. Okay, there are things that you do that you can't come back from. Think, evaluate, ponder about your decisions, ponder, make up your mind, get a lot of information. And now with the internet, that's why I said that's why focus is still important. Because if you can't, because there's information out there, there's masterminds out there, there's free courses, free content, and whatever. We all know how some of this content are free now. All these free groups and all. You just need to focus to just go there. And you need to realize that when you need information, you go out and get it. But if you don't need that information, no matter how good it is, it's just entertainment. That's different because the right lesson is the lesson that comes to you at the right time. Even if it's the right lesson at the wrong time, it's still the wrong lesson. So you just focus. Focus is the key. You're so focused on where you want to get to. I have a goal of reaching X amounts this month in 2 3 months. What do I need to get me there? Focus. And I'm so focused on that. Then I can build my systems because it's not about the goals I am building. It's about the systems. Because at the beginning of the race, everybody's goal is to become first position. Is get to the first, get to the finish line first. But we all know it's not one that's going to get to the finish line first. It's about the systems, the work that they put there. So you need to have systems in place. You need to then you have focus to keep working with your plan. You have focus to stick with the plan because it's not about making a plan. It's about sticking to the plan. The systems that you build. Then if you don't even have this, for you to get the systems, for you to get the strategy that works, you have to have focus. So everything just falls back to the foundation, which is focus. That's the truth. That's what is injuring all of us, most of us. That's what is injuring all of us. Focus. So all we need is focus.